Have you ever felt like your self-doubt is holding you back? Like a shadow, it follows you, casting a dark veil on your dreams, ambitions, and potential. It's that nagging voice whispering you're not good enough, smart enough, or simply enough. This is self-doubt, a sneaky saboteur of your personal growth and success. But don't worry, you're not alone in this battle. We all experience self-doubt, and it can manifest in different areas of our lives. It may be lurking in your career, relationships, or personal endeavors, hindering your progress and happiness. But here's the good news. Self-doubt is not a life sentence. In fact, it's something you can overcome. How, you ask? Well, in this video we will delve into the root causes of self-doubt and reveal 5 simple tricks or mindset shifts that can help you kick self-doubt to the curb. So, are you ready to conquer your self-doubt and unlock your full potential? Stay tuned to discover 5 ways to overcome self-doubt today. Ever wondered why you doubt yourself? It's more common than you might think. Self-doubt is that little voice inside your head whispering, "Can I really do this?" or "Am I good enough?" It's a common phenomenon, and it can creep into different areas of life, from personal relationships to career choices, from creative pursuits to fitness goals. Consider the scenario of a promotion at work. You've put in the hours, shown your dedication, and your performance has been stellar. But when the opportunity arises, self-doubt whispers, "Are you really ready for this responsibility?" Suddenly, you're second-guessing your abilities, even though your track record says otherwise. Or how about in personal relationships? You meet someone who is kind, charming, and shares your interests. But self-doubt chimes in with, "Do you really think someone like that would be interested in you?" And just like that, you're questioning your worth. So, what's at the root of self-doubt? Often it's fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. These fears can stem from past experiences, societal pressures, or unrealistic expectations we place on ourselves. And when left unchecked, these fears can turn into self-doubt, acting like a roadblock on our path to success and happiness. Self-doubt can also be a symptom of perfectionism. Striving for perfection can lead us to doubt our abilities when we fail to meet our own high standards. It's a vicious cycle. The more we strive for perfection, the more we doubt ourselves when we fall short. But let's not forget that self-doubt isn't always a bad thing. It can act as a reality check, helping us assess whether we're ready for a particular challenge or whether we need more preparation. The key is to not let this doubt paralyze us, but instead use it as a tool for self-improvement. We all struggle with self-doubt, but there's good news. It's something we can overcome. Ready to conquer your self-doubt? Here's the first of 5 simple tricks. Imagine your life as a journey. You're the driver of your own car, and self-doubt is that nagging backseat driver constantly questioning your choices. The first step to overcoming self-doubt is to learn to silence that backseat driver. How, you ask? By practicing mindfulness. Now don't roll your eyes just yet. Mindfulness isn't some mystical abstract concept. It's a practical and straightforward tool that can help you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings. It's like turning down the radio in your car so you can focus on the road ahead. When you're mindful, you notice when self-doubt creeps in. You recognize it for what it is, just a thought, not a fact. You learn to observe it without judgment and let it pass like a car on the highway. Let's say you're about to give a presentation at work, but you're filled with self-doubt. You're thinking, "I'm gonna mess up, they're all gonna laugh." Now instead of panicking, you can take a step back, breathe. Recognize those thoughts as self-doubt, not reality. Mindfulness lets you see self-doubt as an uninvited guest, rather than the master of the house. It gives you the power to choose how you respond to it. You can choose to let it dictate your actions, or you can choose to acknowledge it and move on. Now, mindfulness isn't a one-time solution, it's a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Start small, maybe just 5 minutes a day. Sit quietly, pay attention to your breath, and when your mind wanders, gently bring it back. Over time, you'll get better at recognizing and managing self-doubt. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate self-doubt completely. That's impossible. We're human after all. But by practicing mindfulness, you can learn to manage it better, so it doesn't hold you back from reaching your full potential. See how easy it can be? But we're just getting started. Eager for more? Here's the second way to beat self-doubt. Have you ever heard of the term self-compassion? It's not just a buzzword, it's a powerful tool to combat self-doubt. Self-compassion is about being kind to yourself, even when you stumble or fall. Imagine if a good friend were in your shoes. Would you berate them for their mistakes? Or would you comfort them and help them see the bigger picture? Be that friend to yourself. Let's say, for instance, You're preparing for a big presentation at work. The night before, you're riddled with self-doubt. Thoughts keep swirling in your mind. What if I mess up? What if they laugh at me? In such a scenario, practicing self-compassion would mean acknowledging your fear, but also reminding yourself that it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to stumble. It's a part of the process, and it doesn't define your worth or capability. Now, the third way to overcome self-doubt is through reframing your thoughts. Our minds are often filled with negative self-talk, which is a major contributor to self-doubt. But what if we could turn that negativity around? Instead of thinking, I can't do this, consider the thought, this is a challenge, but I will do my best. Instead of, I always mess up, how about, I learn from my mistakes? To illustrate, suppose you're learning to cook. You make a dish, but it doesn't turn out as expected. Instead of beating yourself up and thinking, I'm a terrible cook, reframe your thought to, I'm still learning, and it's okay if it's not perfect. I'll do better next time. These simple shifts in perspective can dramatically reduce self-doubt. They allow us to view our experiences not as failures, but as lessons and opportunities for growth. They help us realize that it's okay to be imperfect, to struggle, to be a work in progress. Isn't it amazing how these simple tricks can make a difference? Let's keep going. Let's dive into the third way to conquer self-doubt. Now, this method is all about embracing the power of positivity. You see, our minds are incredibly powerful tools, and the thoughts we entertain can shape our reality. Imagine you're an artist with a blank canvas. Each thought you have is a stroke of paint, creating a picture of your life. Now, if you're constantly doubting yourself, filling your canvas with negative strokes, your life's painting will inevitably be a gloomy one. But if you consciously choose to paint with positive, confident strokes, you'll create a vibrant, inspiring masterpiece. Let's put this into perspective with a real-life example. Picture someone who's always dreamed of starting their own business but is plagued by self-doubt. They constantly think, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? Those negative thoughts are painting a picture of failure before they've even started. But what if they chose to think differently, to fill their canvas with positive strokes? What if instead they thought, what if I succeed? What if I am capable of more than I realize? By shifting their mindset, they're creating a more encouraging and positive picture of their future. This isn't about ignoring the realities or potential challenges. It's about shifting focus from the negative what-ifs to the positive ones. It's about choosing to see opportunities rather than obstacles. This shift in perspective can boost confidence, motivate action, and ultimately help overcome self-doubt. Remember, you have the power to control your thoughts and shape your reality. So why not choose positivity? Why not choose to believe in your abilities and potential? It might not be easy, and it will certainly require practice, but the rewards are well worth the effort. I hope you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But we're not done yet. So stay tuned for the fourth way to conquer self-doubt. And remember, you're closer than you think to breaking free from the shackles of self-doubt. Ready for the fourth way to beat self-doubt? Here it is. The fourth approach to overcoming self-doubt revolves around the powerful tool of visualization. Yes, you heard it right. Visualization is more than just daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's a scientifically proven technique used by successful individuals across various fields, from athletes to entrepreneurs. Imagine you're a runner. You're about to participate in a marathon. Do you start doubting yourself, questioning if you can really make it to the finish line? Instead, try this. Close your eyes and visualize. See yourself running the race. Feel the rhythm of your heartbeat, the sensation of the wind against your face, and the cheers from the crowd as you cross the finish line. Visualization helps in creating a mental blueprint of success, which can be incredibly motivating and confidence-boosting. Let's take another example. Suppose you're about to give a presentation at work and self-doubt starts creeping in. You're worried about stumbling over your words or forgetting your points. Instead of dwelling on these negative thoughts, visualize yourself giving the presentation. See yourself speaking confidently, engaging with your audience, and receiving applause at the end. Visualization works by harnessing the power of your mind to create a positive and successful outcome. When you visualize your success, you start to believe in your abilities, and this belief can help to dispel self-doubt. But remember, visualization alone won't bring success. It's not a magical solution, it's a tool, a catalyst that, when paired with dedicated effort and action, can help you overcome self-doubt and achieve your goals. Don't just visualize success, visualize the journey, the effort, the challenges, and how you'll overcome them. This will make your vision more realistic and achievable, and it will help you build resilience against self-doubt. With every step, you're becoming more confident. But we have one more trick to share. Here's the final way to conquer self-doubt. Are you ready? The fifth and final method to overcome self-doubt is by adopting what we call the growth mindset. The growth mindset is the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. This view creates a love for learning and a resilience that is essential for great accomplishments. Imagine a sculptor working on a piece of stone. In the beginning, it's just a rough, shapeless rock. But with time, patience, and persistent effort, that rock transforms into a beautiful masterpiece. The sculptor doesn't doubt whether the stone can become something more. They know it can. With the right amount of effort and time, you are that sculptor, and your self-doubt is that stone. With the growth mindset, you can chisel away your self-doubt bit by bit, transforming it into self-assurance. Let's look at Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. He once said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison didn't see his numerous unsuccessful attempts as failures, but rather as stepping stones towards success. That's the power of the growth mindset. Now, adopting this mindset might not be easy. It requires patience, persistence, and a dash of self-compassion. But remember, every small step you take towards developing this mindset is a victory against self-doubt. So how do you cultivate the growth mindset? Start by setting realistic goals for yourself, embracing challenges as opportunities to learn, and viewing failure not as a dead end, but as a detour towards the path of success. And most importantly, remind yourself that you are capable of growth and change. There you have it, 5 simple ways to overcome self-doubt. But remember, the journey doesn't end here. Self-doubt is not something that disappears overnight. It's a battle that requires continuous effort. But with these 5 strategies in your arsenal, you are well equipped to confront and conquer your self-doubt. As we wrap up, remember that overcoming self-doubt is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about embracing your imperfections, learning from your mistakes, and growing into your potential. After all, the only person you should strive to be better than is the person you were yesterday. You've learned some powerful ways to overcome self-doubt today. We've journeyed together through the labyrinth of self-doubt, unmasking its many faces and exposing its roots. Remember, self-doubt is not an invincible foe. It's an illusion, a mirage that fades away under the sunshine of self-belief. We started by understanding the nature of self-doubt, how it's a normal part of human experience, but also how it can hinder our growth and success if left unchecked. It's crucial to acknowledge it, to confront it head-on, rather than letting it lurk in the shadows of our minds. Then we delved into the 5 powerful strategies to overcome self-doubt. The first one focused on the importance of self-affirmation, the act of reminding ourselves of our worth and capabilities. The second trick was about reframing our mindset, seeing challenges as opportunities rather than threats. The third strategy highlighted the role of a support network, the people who lift us up when we're down. The fourth method involved setting achievable goals and celebrating small wins, reinforcing our belief in our abilities. And finally, the fifth strategy emphasized the power of visualization, the act of seeing our future success in our mind's eye. Now the ball is in your court. It's time to put these tips into practice. Start with one, then slowly incorporate the others. You might stumble, you might falter, but remember, each stumble is a step forward. Each falter, an opportunity to rise stronger. We'd love to hear about your journey. Share your experiences, your triumphs, and your setbacks in the comments. Let's create a community that supports and uplifts each other, a community that believes in the power of self-improvement. As you embark on this journey of overcoming self-doubt, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips and tricks. We're here to support you, to equip you with the tools you need to conquer self-doubt and any other obstacles that come your way. Don't forget to subscribe for more self-improvement tips, and remember, you're capable of more than you think. Now go out there and conquer that self-doubt.